and that's what makes them, feel, oh, let them be. But, we need to come out of a culture where we are dictating on how people should. We need to come out of a culture where we, you know, it's not your body. See, you have your body. Si uchunge tu mwili yako. Mbona unataka kuchunga mwili yangu? What's wrong with you? You're mad. Crazy. You have issues. Yeah, bye.
Wow.
No, for real. Mkenya, I saw you having beef with Nani, my best friend.
Which one? Which friend of yours is this?
You know who I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what's happened? By the way, because okay, guys, this is a whole space. Let me tell you, I turned 40 on November the 1st, proudly, independent, celibate, and I will repeat, celibate. I turned 40, and when I buried my dad, a month later is when I turned 40. And it's been a horrible season. But the one thing I've learned is, imagine you really need to be the best version of yourself every day. Every goddamn day. So, Mkenya Daima, I was seeing your madramas. Those are the things that used to entertain me when I used to take my dad for chemotherapy and dialysis. I get into this app. I'm looking at you people embarrassing yourselves. Like, first and foremost, you're embarrassing yourself, and then you're defending yourselves. And I'm like, wow. Akisi, you guys have a long way to go. Guy. Long. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, long. When these bitches, and I keep on saying this, when these bitches decided to mock me and say, oh, ati mufungia wanaume. Do you know me? I don't even know how to live with a man in the same house. Like my independence. But I said, fuck these hoes. They've always wanted to be who I am, what I am. And me, I'm just nganganaring with life. And I took them down one by one, 5 of them. And I can name them here, unprovoked. Mkiniambia niwataje, nitawachad. I will name, and I have so much receipts. Like, you don't know who the fuck I am. You don't know who the fuck I am. However, I've realized that people don't have lives. Amna maisha. People don't have lives. All they want to constantly do is tear each other down. Tear. Why are you tearing me down and you don't know me? You don't know my story. You don't know where I'm from. Me, I love sex. Do you know I've not had sex in such a long time? But I still talk about sex. Not because I'm paid to talk about it.
How many months or how many days, Karigo?
That's none of your business.
Okay. Continue.
You guys are hosting a space to talk about Alicia Kanini. Like, why? And then now you've hosted a space. And then what next? What next?
What
No, I'm not attacking you, love. Please
Okay.
understand what I'm not attacking.
No, I get it. Continue.
I'm just saying we need to have conversations that make sense. And until we get there, we'll constantly be having such conversations where people are hosting a space in 2024. In 2023, ati to discuss Karigo na mwanaume alikuwa amemfungia. Na huo mwanaume, by the way, ajitokeze, aseme. Ndio nifanye round 2, 3, 4. I want to know who this motherfucker is. At the same time, we are hosting a space where we are going through so much shit as a country about this Kanini babe. Okay, and then what next?
Okay.
No, I'm just being honest. I'm asking, what next? So we posted the space. What next?
What's next? There is a story that Umalizia. Who are these 5 bitches that were trying to take you down? I know it's none of my business, but come on. What will it at anyway? Because they tried to bring you down. We can as well just name them. Who are these 5 bitches?
You go through my post that I did, and I named them one by one. Me, I don't repeat myself. By the way, I'm not on radio anymore, but I'm going back. And even if when I'm on radio, on international and national radio, I don't repeat myself unless it's an ad that's paying me. So my principle is, if you want to know who these 5 bitches are, and I'll give you a very small cue that I always give. Nana, in the next 20 minutes, nitapigiwa simu kuambiwa. I'm like, me, I don't forget. Somebody who I hosted in my house for a podcast, not once or twice. Somebody who used to make international runs to Al-Shabaab areas, Uko, where you cannot drive without security. But because I was so desperate, akona the audacity kutoka kwake, hata bila kusema, kwenda huko. The boo is my boy to date. He even came and was supportive of me burying my dad. She decided she's gonna leave her house and use me as an excuse to go where she's not wanted. This is a woman whom akilewa, kazi yake ni kujikojolea. Yes, I understand. People have issues. People have problems. I don't disagree. However, why is your kabi calling my friend? You've come from my house. Ulikuja kwangu after 5 p.m. And this is somebody whom I was doing the 3rd year of my podcast anniversary. And my girls said, you know what, let's have a... It was a long story. And I said, because this girl is experiencing a lot of shit, can I invite her? Are we together?
We are together. So I'm wondering, is it Anita Joe? I'm just, just thinking out loud.
You think out loud the way you want to think out loud.
Is it
That's
Anita?
Your problem. That's your problem. Think about the way you want to think. I'm giving you a story without...
Okay.
I'm giving you a story of one of the 5 bitches, hoes, immature women. Okay. Women who, they try to make themselves look like they're so important in society. And they're trash. They're nonsense. They're useless. Long story short, this girl, I invited her to my birthday surprise recording because that's who I am. I'm very empathetic. And I am a person who wants to grow people, mostly women. That's who I am. I'm not perfect. I have my issues. I have my shit. But that's who I am. The next day, she decided to travel to see this married man who had broken up with her after recording on my podcast, which my girls had said, no, no, no. But I said, let's give her a chance. And she fucked up. That same night, when she left my house, she had taken my friends' numbers. And the Uber guy was calling my friends, not even me. Ati, amejikojolea, amebleki. Yoraigwa. This person decided one day, got that. This person decided one day in 20, when was that? 2020, yeah, to decide and call me out and say, oh, Karigo, if you have something to say it to me. Say it to me. And like, I was like, what the fuck? And she was the ringleader of those bitches, the 5 of them, trying to make me look like I'm a woman whom, until now, I can't do without sex. Or even when I have sex, I fuck younger men. Bro, you don't know my life. You don't know who I am. You don't know where I'm coming from. And I called them out one by one. And the person I called out has been this person, this girl that I'm talking about, she was so stupid. She would inbox my friend, the married man that should leave Nairobi to go see without his consent. She would DM his wife and tell the wife, oh, your man is with me because I'm a light-skinned girl. I'm prettier than you. And she's using her work line. Iko kazi KE.
Hey, Karigo. I'm here trying to get the names. I know it's none of my business, but hey, is that? Hey, I thought. Okay, okay, go on.
You
I lost
asked
that.
me for one person and I've said it. Iko kazi KE. I have receipts. I have evidence. So even until we are in 2024, I have so much shit against that bitch. And this is a bitch whom I've fed in my house. Not once, not twice. She's on my podcast. You can go and listen. But she was amongst the battalion of attacking me ati nimefungia watu. Me, by the way, your story ya pilao, it's me who just spun it. I spun it. I was making pilau and I said, oh, wacha nimalizane na kutengeneza pilau. For my benten, I deal with you guys one by one. Me wezi nishinda. You can, like I'm too smart. I've lived alone. But let me remind you, I'm 40.
I know. You just turned 40 this month, but we umetusumbua na hii 40.
Na sijachoka. I'm not stupid.
And where would Anita do that to you? I thought you guys were kicking for
It
minutes.
was Anita. I said it is Iko Kazi KE. Have I named names? Excuse me, guys who are listening to this space. Have I mentioned any name of a person?
But we know the honor of
they don't have a voice.
See, we know the honor of Iko Kazi KE. Why would they do that to you? if you've asked them, you've done a podcast with them, like what's wrong? What's wrong with people?
Now you want me to give you an answer. Even me, I'm waiting for an answer.
Uh,
Me, by the way, let me tell you one thing about me. I don't lie,
mhm.
and I'm not shady. I'm not
Yeah.
shady. I'm not ghetto. I'm not. And at the same time, I really genuinely respect people's choices. And I will not have an issue with you until you have been disrespectful and extremely unethical. And you're coming from a phase of you have so much pride, and I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you are entitled. Entitlement, I take down. I mean, if you're entitled, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And that's what I experienced. And let me be honest with you. These are people from Twitter. You keep
And
asking and mentioning one person. Do you know how many times after that story she apologized to me,
but also
asking for
Miss
my
Babes,
forgiveness?
Miss Babes was fighting you. The one for Shori for curtains and Dara. Miss Babes. You remember her?
So you ask her how many times I've accommodated her in my house.
You've accommodated Miss Babes at your place.
Yeah, yes.
And
She even has her clothes here. I can't
what?
fit into her clothes because she's tiny.
And, and
Yeah.
she was this and she was cooking you some time back, if I'm not wrong.
Why do you want me to explain why I was being cooked? And yet me, I'm just here minding my own business, going on with my life. Now I'm just drinking my gin as in, and again this conversation, and now I have to defend my, well, like, don't do
No,
that.
I, I I mean you are too big to be defending yourself against anything. But I mean, if you've hosted people, people even have their clothes at your place. Probably you've even fed them. I mean, not. I'm not going to say that, but why would they do that to you? You know.
Maybe they want to be me.
And you know me, I
And
could
when
only
I think
get.
about somebody wanting to be me, I'm like, I manage mental illness, guys, and I want you to know that. Like, this is an honest conversation, and I like it. I want to be very productive. It's for me, it's not motione. Yeah, there's a sprinkle of motione, but at the end of the day, this is the reality. I manage mental illness. I'm on medication. It works for me. It works well. I do therapy. I work out. I'm celibate. And you begin to sit down with life and you wonder, okay, these people who are attacking me in 2020, 2021, why were they attacking me? Na ilikuwa tu madem. Mbona wanani attack? Is it up to me to figure it out? No. It's for me to continue enhancing the boundaries that they thought they could have. But me, I live a life on boundaries. If there's one thing that has really, really, and let me tell you guys, I want you guys to really take care of your family, be present, be there for your parents. I turned 40 on Friday. Today is Monday, Tuesday, or whatever day it is. I don't even know. I stopped counting because I took a sabbatical from life. I said, after I buried my dad, I said, hey, tuonane in January. I've done my best. And I've done. I want you guys to really, really focus on people who take care of you, people who are present. And you have to be present. And the truth is, anybody who's ever fought me on social media, it's because they wanted to fuck me or they wanted to be in my life. And I cut it short. And now they've decided to taint my name. But you're tainting my name as who? Somebody like that babe for that club, Claret. Unadinywa kwa nini? Kwa washroom. Hauna kwako? Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, hauna kwako. Why? Because your mother is raising your child. And I have stopped. I'm sorry. Bye, guys. Bye.
Wait. Yeah. Hey.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a very...
Sikuwa najua Rosie atakulwa yake, but yake imemfikia. Ai! Karigo. Wah.
Watu wanasema wanauza curtains. This is my hustle. Alafu, you're on the forefront of talking about this babe who got pregnant and the baby was not the boyfriend's. And this is a girl who's come and confessed to you through therapy. And because you're so, you like one cloud. Unataka ku, mi wata nikwambie, mi napendwa. Hey, bro. I've not even opened my gifts and I have a money of envelope. And I'm feeling anxious. I'm like, oh my God. But I already had like 50K sent to my M-Pesa. But I have an envelope on my 40th. Because me, I love money. And my family and friends know. Me, I work hard. I work for my money. That's why if you want to be with me, I'll be like, are you going to buy me my medication? My medication costs 5,500. Yes, I'm on insurance, but can you afford? This stupid bitch for curtains decided she will expose a client in the name of getting clout on Twitter. And she caused so much drama. Me, I'm just there, I'm seeing it. One of my boys, who's a major in the army, ata juzi, watu wenye they were commissioned from 1 year, no, 2 year, 1 year of service. Karen, my boy, he's over 50, my boy. He sent me pictures, images. That girl had tried to fuck him and swindle him money with curtains. And he told me about it. And he showed me the conversations. I'm not crazy. These hoes who are trying to anika, they want to be me. And you don't even know what it means to be me. Do you know how hard I work? Do you know how much, like, wait, book 10.
You know now. Hey,
Wait, book 10. Where are you?
book 10 asikiza chai kama ametulia.
Nawasikia.
Book 10. You remember when
nakusikia.
Abuya said, shika vifunguo zangu atuachani? You remember?
Yes. Tukiwa tao.
Day 1, maandamano.
Nakumbuka niliwapata hapo archives na Abuya.
So anyway, what I want to say is clear the page for these hoes who are trying to make me look like a bad person. If you engage me, I'll just tell you stories, and whatever I say, you will connect. Hata huyo curtains na huyo Mama Claret, they have clothes in my house. What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are you saying? Shauri yenu.
Sami hapo nimejua Anita, Mama Claret, nimejua Shori for curtains and Dera. But anyway, hey, that was crazy. That was
One side,
crazy.
someone is calling me. Oh my God, how do I do this?
Mkenya Daima, can I
Karibu, I lost you
interject?
for. Yeah, sure, jump in.
Okay, okay. What's up, my name is
Sorry,
Rick.
someone was calling me, and it's not someone, it's my future hubby. Nikiwapatia invite ya harusi, mtakuja? Ama mtakuja kuanza kusema stori za ati venye nilifungia mwana.
Nikaanza na stori za pilau. Nikaanza na stori za pilau.
You know, and let me be honest with you guys. And me, I'm not like, and I'm not a liar. I'm not. If you're in my life, I started living alone when I was 23. Nani baba yangu alinifukuza? 23.
Karibu.
And I, because me, that when the enjoyment. Okay, let me say it, and I'm saying it this, and now I broke my virginity when I was 28. Because I was scared of getting pregnant because of my dad. Nilijua baba yangu atanifukuza. Like, yeah, it was fear. I met my ex when I was 29, and that was my first relationship, first sexual experience. And we broke up because he used to beat me up. After is when I lost 40 to 50 kgs. I joined national radio. I began my podcast. I moved out of that house that we were living with my ex. And then, like, you know, life. At the end of the day, where I'm at, to be 40, I buried my dad. I took him home where he came from. I took him back. And it's been a roller coaster of life. But last year, niliambiwa ati kazi yangu ni kuweka wanaume. And I said, because me, I don't fight. What I'll do is I'll use every personal information about you that I know and tear you down. Hao watu wa kudinya na Claret, hao watu wa kuambia my boys ati wanataka set up curtains on a lunch date. Wengine wa kusema ati, you know, they wanna drop off this and that. Drop off where? And then finally, you're living in the life of I am exposing you where you thought I was fucked up. No. These women, you guys fuck on Twitter. Be very careful. Be very careful. And you babes who, you know, you want to be involved with these men on Twitter who have big names. Sumrona maspikers hapa. Wacha niwataje Book 10, Mkenya Daima, Elikim.
Okay. Kerigo, you've mentioned me. I'm not a big speaker. Let me just say something, because me and you come back way back in Kasa. I don't know whether you remember me, but that was a phase in life.
Right.
And when you say you are 40 years older, I think I'm 43.
Wait, who are you?
Back in the days, when you were growing up, it was phase of life.
No, you're
Wash and
addressing
everything.
me and saying that we know each other. So I'm asking you, who are you? Kwani it's
I
a
told you
guessing game.
You just mentioned my name. It's Kim.
Who?
Kim. It's Kim. We met back in the days in it's a phase, it's a life.
Elikim.
Yes, it's a phase of life that you were back in the days. In fact, I was in the panel before you came in, and I was just listening to stories. And nowadays, you're influencers. I know you're talking about your phase of life. I think we had a mutual friend that we lost back in the days.
Yeah.
You remember back in the days, but currently I'm not in Kenya. I left I'm in Scandinavian countries.
Kim, I remember you.
Yeah?
I remember we lost
Mike.
the
You
guy
remember Mike?
who was done bad by Mongiki.
Yeah, Mike. You remember Mike?
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, that is back in the days, and that is a phase of life. So,
Yeah.
and you speaking about your life, Abi, I think I was in that small phase in your life. You remember the way we were rowdy and stuff. Hiyo ni miaka mingi. Is it 15 or I don't know? Yeah, almost there.
But I was not rowdy. I was following. You guys were my elders.
I remember. I'm
You
older
guys
than
were
you
my
by 3 years. Look at two stories, a seasons, car wash. Let's not even talk about it. My main concern, now that I'm not even in Kenya, my main concern was your comment about people in their lives and everything. And something I noticed when Alicia was here, I think ndio nimetoka tu job a few minutes. And Kenya Daima, I was even texting Kenya Daima DM. I wanted to question Alicia Kanini about something that I've been seeing in Kenya trending. And you as an influencer, I know me and you work, we had the privilege to work with a certain alcohol. I don't want to mention the company. Yeah, but
and you don't want to mention the guy because
yeah, you know where we.
Yeah.
These are our
Yeah.
personal lives. Me and you come from way
Yeah.
back. So
Yeah.
when you mention about, you see, when we are up here in Scandinavian countries and Europe, I mean North Europe, and we have WhatsApp groups about people and stuff. And I was telling Kenya Daima when Alicia Kanini was talking, do you know even people acting porn in Kenya unknowingly?
Yeah.
Because there's these big sites. A guy comes from UK. You see, UK or US pretends he's a fashion scout working for a big modeling company and stuff. I don't know. Nimesikia kina Mkenya Daima porn addicts. Oh, sorry to use that word, but fanatics. And these girls, you see kwanza kitu yenye nauza on their wristbands so that you can know some. Hata ukiambiwa ni Mkenya huwezi ruka. This scout goes on internet and anasema he's coming to Kenya to look for fashion chicks and everything. He gets a BNB in Kilimani. So he has a camera recording you. He asks you questions, stuff. Then if he has a point, he tells you, oh, I will remove, you see your figure, I take a picture, I send to. They have agency who are looking for video vixen. I have guys looking for what, BA. Me and you have worked with BAs.
Yeah.
Brand ambassadors and stuff, Evo,
Yeah.
So the chicks on Ambio, do you have a bikini or something? And this guy all this time is recording. Then he tells you, I'm working with so many chicks, and if you need me to jump you over the queue, please let me lay you and stuff. And he's recording everything.
Yeah.
And he records everything and posts
And
it.
you don't know.
And you have no clue.
Yeah.
So when I'm seeing people bashing Alicia Kanini, I'm saying, you guys don't have no idea how many Kenyan people are, unakutana sisi yako tu kwa netu na alikuwa ameenda kutafuta job innocently. So some of these pics, it might look funny to social media or putting Alicia Kanini on the spot and stuff, but people are doing it.
And that's what
Annoying.
that and thank you, Kim, for saying that, because I came from whatever the fuck I was doing, and then I just said, okay, let me join this space. And the conversation was about Alicia Kanini. And I didn't even know her until like 6 months ago. And it was her videos that are being exposed. So somebody is actually recording her, and she doesn't know. And because she's young, what she'll do is defend herself.
Karigo, you know, even some of these porn artists, you see, when like me, I'm in Europe, and we have friends who talk about stuff, and some of them are not married, watu wa kunyonga and stuff, and they consume this a lot of content. And you see, even for her, I don't know that she has copyrights, because there are some guys who are sitting behind waiting for her to post, and they are making money out of it. By the end of the day, she has stigmatization and everything, and some guys are just sitting on the computer taking advantage of it. She's telling you 300 and something. That's what I wanted to tell you. As much as you're saying she gets 1.5 million, and your content is out there. Nimesikia mtu akimention akina Zawadi. Those are big shots. By the time you check her picture, you've already paid. There are producers who are behind her. Her life is settled.
You see, Kim, to be honest.
Sina mingi ya kusema. Hiyo ndio nilikuwa tunataka hapa to say. As an influencer, maybe you should be speaking some of these issues.
Kim, let me tell. Okay, I cannot speak these issues, by the way. I cannot address them. I don't have the capacity. Because for me, I cannot address things that I don't do. Things that I cannot do. I can't. I don't. And you know that about me. Si unanijua? I can't. But at the end of the day, with Alicia, I stand by. She is willing, she understands, she consents. Are we together there?
Yeah, we are.
The other person on the other end who goes and exposes is the issue. It's not her. That's it. It's just as simple as that. My nieces and you, Kim, you know me. I come from a family of sisters, and I come from a family of daughters, girls. There are things I cannot advocate for. Why? Because you need to be of a certain age, experience, understanding to have that knowledge and consent. But then Alicia is over 18. I don't know even if she's 25, because before the age of 25, you're not an adult. But even if she turns 25, and this is where I come back and I keep questioning, where are the parents? Where are the, where are the, fuck, where, not the parents, but where are the figures of parenthood? Father figure, mother figure, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Because me, I have 18-year-old nieces. And I can't fathom. I can't. Even where I live, I'm always constantly, I see a child at 8 p.m., I'm driving. I'm like, where's your mother? What are you doing? What's happening? Where's your father? Why are you awake at this time running around the road? But Alicia Kanini, even this space, why the fuck was she on this space? See, she was on this space, Ama.
Who?
Ama?
Yeah.
Yes, she was on this space.
Why the fuck was she on this space? She shouldn't.
Because She's
How
our
old
buddy,
is
so
she?
we are better having the convo anyway.
No. How old is she?
21.
Even you guys need to do better.
Kerego, let me
Even
correct
you
some.
guys posting
Let me
need
correct
to
you.
do better.
Let me
Because
correct
she's
something.
not 25. The adult
Kerego,
age, I don't give up. Let me tell you, and I will remind you, I am 40, so you cannot tell me anything, okay? I will tell you that an adult is at the age of 25.
Kerego, let
And
me
for
dispute.
them, when they get to 25, they have to have adults curating their experience on social media. So you guys hosting a space in the middle of the night and you're hosting a 21-year-old, do you see how fucked up it gets to be? No, let's be honest. What are you going to tell me to sanitize? Ati, while she was in a, and me, I'm unpacking things. I'm unpacking. This girl is a child. So you want to treat her like an adult? Why? Because she's behaving like an adult. Is she behaving like an adult the way you want to behave like an adult? No. Nope. Guys,
Kerego, can I correct you? Can I correct you somewhere? Allow me to correct you. And I think this is an ideology.
me. Give me an opinion. Don't correct me.
I'm okay. I'm giving you an opinion. Maybe something that is not happening in Kenya that is happening elsewhere, which I think is a very wrong
the underage.
speed.
You want to talk about the age being reduced? For
Not the age being reduced. Yes.
That's what you want to talk about?
That the same thing I'm telling you about. You see, when we were growing up, or in Kenya, we are told age is between 25 and 35. Do you know outside here, people who are considered, and I think Mwafrika always talk about it. Mwaf, Kanini, I don't want to market him or something. Podcast, a lot of podcasts. That's the only post that I can associate some of the people here in Kenya. The youth is not between 25 and 35.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Here,
the content of sex? Can we be
not
very
the content?
strong?
Not the content. That age thing. I'm not talking about age content. I'm just talking about the age. Someone who's considered an adult. Who's an adult? If I was to define who's an adult.
As you consider and go through the conversation of who is an adult and what is an adult, can you please kindly use that conversation based on the identity of where you live? Stop talking. America, Spain, we don't give a fuck. In Kenya, let's talk about Kenya.
Okay, that's why I'm giving an example. Let me give you an example. Like they say, someone was talking
about another country, and they're
no,
not.
I'm not giving. I'm giving you a sample about Kenya.
Okay.
You see, a 35-year-old, is he an adult or a baby to you? I'm talking to you, Karego. Please answer me. Is it an adult or is he a baby?
I don't want you to ask me questions.
Okay.
Get to your point.
Okay.
I want you to get to your point.
My point is the ideology that we're having in people growing up, we consider people who are adult as baby, which is a wrong thing, perception of mind. If I was to be asked, people who are considered a youth is someone between 13 and 18. Once you get an ID or something, you are an adult. You are recognized. That's why you are given a constitutional right to do what you are supposed to do. You are not taken, when you commit a crime, you're not taken to a juvenile. You are taken to, I don't know. Let me just stop there, Kenya. I don't want to expound more about it. And thanks for having me.
You began the conversation. You started. Finish. Finish. Hey, love, finish. Finish. You began it. Finish. At the end of the day, the people who are constantly having a narrative are men. And you're not favoring the women. And we are the women who struggle, who suffer because of the men. At the end of the day, we are living in a generation where there are so many boys being brought up without a father figure. And the father figure doesn't mean their biological father. It could be the uncle, their cousin, their friend's friend. Like, it could be just anyone. So that's not happening. But now it's becoming very apparent whereby we are not even accommodating bad behavior. But now, when it comes to women being killed, it's their fault. I don't understand why you're being silent. If you want to be silent, that's fine. But I'm saying that
No,
I'm saying my truth. I'm saying what I have experienced. And it's not personal. I don't know you guys. We are not related. And I'm not coming from a fanatic place of social media. I'm okay. What I say? I'm 40. Like, I've experienced so much and I can't wait to experience more. However, can we have a conversation that's wholesome? Where am I? We are not trying to put blame, but to try to solve. Okay, this is where we are at. How can we be better? What more can we do? What do we do? What are the things that we need to say and not say? What are the actions? Because we need to be solution oriented. Tuabwe.
Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello.
yes, yes. Somal
Hi.
nomad.
Yes. Hi. Good evening. How's everyone doing?
We're all enough well. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well, thank you. Hi. How do you say your name? Karigo. How are you?
I'm good, love. How are you? I'm
I'm
hungry.
doing.
I can't wait to eat.
Oh, you're hungry. You should get some food. Are there any open places where you are to buy
Yeah, I have
food?
food. I just need to warm it.
Okay. Okay. You should warm it.
Yeah. How are you? Continue. Kind.
I yes. I enjoyed listening to your stories, even though I didn't understand half because I think you're speaking Swahili, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't speak I don't speak Swahili.
I'm sorry.
But you said find solutions. I was wondering what problem should we find solutions for? I didn't hear. What solutions do you want?
The solutions that I desire are are the problems that the men are bringing forth about specific experiences, and so we experience them and then now we give ourselves solutions. So at what point do they play a role? Yeah.
So are these men giving you problems? Like, I'm confused. Are they bringing you problems, the men?
It's not a
Like,
personal conversation. It's just a societal conversation. We are coming
societal
from far,
conversation.
where there's a girl who does I don't know what it's called. Inaitwaje? Kenya Daima.
Oh, she does porn. She does
Weh.
porn.
Oh, she does porn. Wait, in Kenya?
Ona.
You guys do porn in Kenya? Wait.
I mean, I think she put herself that way. At okay, she's a porn star, but she also has OnlyFans, and we were hosting her for like 2 hours straight on the space, and we were having a conversation with her. She also happens to be, I mean, I know you're Somali, so I would assume you're Muslim, and
No,
it's
but
not a
like, it's
common
not
thing.
accepted, right? So maybe she's doing it online, but I don't think Kenyan society like accepts porn. Like, it's not normalized, right? But people do it.
Let me ask you. Does defeat Nomad?
Yes, yes.
Are you in Russia?
No, I'm not in Russia. My picture? Are you talking about my picture?
No. The reason why, I thought he's someone that I know
Oh
that
no, I'm
speaks
not in
exactly
Russia.
like you,
I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK.
and she's in Russia. So I was like,
Oh, I
wow,
know
I
who you're
didn't
talking
expect
about.
her to show up in this space.
Yeah, I know
What?
who you're talking about. I know that's my cousin, the one studying in
No,
Russia.
no way,
No,
no
I know her. I
way,
know
no.
her.